is.
All right, everyone roll a d20.
Yes, sir.
Great way to start a session.
12.
7.
Oh, 8.
Ooh, I'm winning.
13.
All right, the 8 wins. That's what I
Oh,
rolled.
Nice.
So, Paul, try to give a really detailed recap. The recording.
You know
from...
what? I was hoping you would not ask me this because I cannot remember our last session at all.
You're like that kid in class.
I was
like,
thinking-
I
no,
actually
you know
read
what?
the book, but
I
I can't
know!
remember it.
I know.
Well,
I
we started
know
out
we
just,
fought
like,
somebody.
tearing up.
I know we
Here,
fought
I'll
somebody.
promise.
Oh, wait. So we went in. We fought Fruit Loop Man Grasp.
Foot-long subway.
Foot-long meatball.
Yeah.
Fruit Loop Man
And the
Grasp. that's
tentacle
what I said.
monster.
And the tentacle monster. And then
Well,
we made it to the town. We made it to the town.
Oolong.
We arm wrestled and drank with
we made it to the
with
town.
oolong tea. And then
I mean,
we
he's
did
all
a
the-
long rest.
Yeah, pretty much. And then,
After getting drunk.
Yeah, after getting shit-faced.
but we did talk to that one guy. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, the skinny dude
Yeah,
with
we
the
killed
books.
the purple lady.
And then we went back to the
Stole
town.
stole all of her stuff. Went back to Greenest. We reported to the
we
governor
gave
and all that.
We gave the ring back,
Yes, damage.
and he
Don't
let us
get back.
keep the pretty much nothing.
The diamonds. You got to keep the diamonds for Revivify.
He's like,
Yeah.
amused.
Then
Yeah,
they gave
that's
us
our
horses so we could go see.
Go
Monk.
to town,
Okay.
So we can go to where we are now,
which is called
Elfthorel.
Yes.
And there at the Black Antler Inn bar, that's where our guy Ontharr Froom.
Ontharr Froom.
Ontharr
see,
Froom.
close to us.
Yep.
And you arm wrestled, and we all kind of arm wrestled.
Yeah,
You won.
I won.
And then we drank.
And I won.
I did not win.
Yeah.
You only
And
won on a you won on a technicality. That
we did do
Still won.
miscellaneous shopping
Yeah.
tasks. We
Yeah.
did miscellaneous shopping tasks. I offered you money that you refused.
That's right. That's
Bought
right.
me a coat, partially against my will.
That's right. Suspect.
I'm so sus.
Super sus.
And that's where we are.
All
Okay.
right.
Cool.
Really sus.
If I recall, we ended last session with you guys delivering the map you found in
Yes.
Frula Mondath's quarters
Tried to
to
do it the night before.
Leosin Erlanther.
Tried to do it the night before and failed because I could not find it in my bag because I was too drunk.
Yep, you guys.
Oh,
Most of you
right.
struggled when you had the drinking competition with Ontharr, with the exception of Alden's character,
Because
who,
you cannot
as
be
a
poisoned.
dwarf, could not be poisoned by drink.
I was simply nourished.
Is it all poison? You're just
Just the poisoned condition.
okay. You cannot be poisoned, but you're not like
I
immune
don't
to
know if
poison
they
damage.
have resistance to poison, but I don't.
So it's kind of like how
Well,
paladins
yeah.
can't have diseases.
Yeah.
I think so. It's
Dwarves
probably
can't
the
be
same.
poisoned.
Yeah, because I think there's stone in the name. And so, let's see, where are you? Where are you?
Pretty sure monks, certain types of monks, are immune to poison damage past 10th level. I don't know. There's lots of stuff, but you can't be poisoned. So you won. You took advantage of your dwarvish constitution. Having spent the night in the tavern,
I can't add what his HP. Do I just keep that in mind?
yeah, just write it down.
I just added temporary HP to mine.
When morning came, you guys delivered the map to Leosin Erlanther, who said that he would be spending most of the day deciphering, searching through the bad poetry that you also delivered to him.
Yeah.
And that you guys could spend the day in El Torel. But Ontharr Froom had a task that he could use some help with.
Oh, so you do have resistance to poison damage.
roll with advantage
On poison saves.
Oh.
But it's okay because we've already moved on.
Fair enough.
What's it called?
Dwarven resilience. I
Yeah,
think?
Dwarven resilience. You have advantage on saves against poison and resistant against poison damage.
Dwarven Fortitude.
That was the first time I ever showed my ability to drink, so I was clearly 100% didn't even need to roll my dice. I was proving a point. 17! Great. I love that I get like
Get all the good ones out before they're relevant.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. Roll for initiative. 1. He's like, you can roll one more time. Okay. 2.
I mean, honestly, initiative, you could definitely pick a worse time to roll a natural one than initiative.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. On plenty of saving throws, I think, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you fall off a bridge, like if you don't fail a saving, like dexterity throw or something? You could.
Yeah, it
You
depends
could.
on what your DM wants you to save for.
It's awesome. Like, you better
Is
be
it-
ready.
Is it? I got a natural one on 2 dexterity saving throws in a row the other day. So, like,
Okay,
Did
so
you
advantage
die?
on saving throws against poison and resistance against poison damage. Okay,
Advantage, right?
yes.
Okay.
And resistance against poison damage. So try to remember that, because I probably won't.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. I'm not immune, but as much as immune can be.
Yeah.
Right? You get an extra roll. And what is a save on, like, poison damage? What is it?
a Constitution saving throw. So if you succeed on the save, you don't get poisoned. If you fail, you do get poisoned.
So if
An
it,
advantage means you roll 2d20s, pick the higher.
one example would be if you get bit by a giant spider, you
Uh-huh.
take the piercing damage, but then you make a saving throw against the poison.
To see if I get poisoned. So I get to roll twice.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I'm resistant to poison damage, is there a number on that? Or?
You take
You
half.
take half
of
damage.
poison
Sick,
damage.
dude. I just take half damage all over the place. This is great.
Except for psychic damage,
Yeah.
which can still hurt your feet. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will cause irreparable damage.
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah. Just pop me for like 40 and I'm down. I've been like crushing people and then somebody goes for like 40 points. I'm just like, he's not
What's
unconscious.
that? Chastise or harmful words or whatever that spell is.
It's
Vicious
called...
mockery.
Vicious mockery. That's
Yeah.
the one.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, cool. I knew D&D could just get like you could literally live out a legitimate fantasy world with roles. If you think about it, yep, pretty sick. I was watching this video about this guy who's been doing one for 40 years.
Same campaign.
Same campaign, yeah.
Wow.
And so like 30 years ago they banished a demon,
Uh huh.
and now 100 years in the game time, but 30 years later it's coming back because cultists are raising it.
Reviving it.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
pretty cool. Sick. I know how to be a barbarian, so we're gonna stick with that.
Yeah.
Alright, what are we
Alrighty.
doing?
You guys have just delivered the map to Leosin Erlanther, and he's informed you that it'll take him most of the day to decipher them. You guys can spend the day in El Terrell, but Ontharr mentioned that there is a task that he was going to do today, and he could use some help with.
Might as well, I guess.
Pick up a side quest.
Alright.
Really
You,
excellent plans.
I'll do anything for extra gold.
You leave the back room of the tavern, and you see that Ontharr has woken up. He is at the bar, a little bleary-eyed, drinking some watered-down breakfast beer. His beard's a little frumpled. But he looks in fairly good condition. Ah, good morning. How are you guys?
Not so loud.
It's a beautiful morning.
It is a beautiful
There's
morning,
dew
isn't it?
on the grass, the birds are chirping, the sun is beautiful.
I don't
It's
use
great.
I usually find it harder to get drunk.
It's thawing my high.
I've got a whole lot of blood running through this whole thing.
And it's really thin.
You lads and lady, fancy a morning hunt?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Most excellent. This will give me a nice distraction from my pounding headache. But reports have come in from several sources that livestock are disappearing at the edges of El Terrell. Livestock and their shepherds.
Oh, well, that,
That's
It's
a bit
definitely
worse.
a chupacabra.
So shepherds are disappearing too. I'm always down for a hunt. Anything to wet my blade.
So, today's task is to hunt down whatever may be doing the disappearing of my people and make it disappear. Are you in?
Could we just
Yeah,
kill it? I don't
sure.
know enough about magic to fully disappear something yet.
Oh, it's
I can
it's
work
just a
on
matter of digging a hole deep enough.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Centaur is correct.
Oh, I know, but it's not disappeared. Like, it's still there. You could dig and you could find it.
It's not. It does not appear. Disappear.
Excellent, you have
Nice.
horses.
I've got
A hunt it is.
Or I'll just, like, I don't know how to respond to that.
Where do you have any leads? Have you been tracking it?
The disappearances have been occurring to the north, at some farms and pasture lands.
Okay. How recently?
Put it in the hole and cast
Yesterday?
bonfire on it.
Yesterday? Do you think it's there during the day or night?
Well,
Best to hunt during the day. That way we can actually see things.
true, I concur.
Maybe.
Whatever it is,
Some of us
Get
don't
good.
have that.
it's caused quite a number of livestock and farmers to disappear, so
Yeah. This is urgent, clearly.
it should be good sport.
No, thank you. I have cotton candy in my pocket.
Ontharr stands up and he cracks his joints. Let's be off. And he heads outside.
I double my step to keep up.
Once outside, you see that Ontharr approaches another warhorse, also picketed at the hitching post. His warhorse, it's the same thing as your guys's, but you do notice that it is.
This is a trained war horse.
It is. It's trained, but it's also bigger. His warhorse is.
Why didn't I get the bigger one?
14 hands high at the
Do
withers.
they not know that I'm a golden beard? This is such an insult. I want to speak to
No,
them.
his warhorse. It's just.
This is
big.
a war. Ours are.
Yours
Warhorses,
are war
technically.
horses, but if you can
This
imagine
is a
like
war
the
horse.
pinnacle of war horses, like the best it could be, that's what Ontharr has.
So ours
Where
is
horse?
a battle horse, and they have a war.
Well, let us be off. And with that, Ontharr mounts his horse and
That's why we're
begins
all riding horses.
a trot toward the north.
Except for me.
Yeah, I don't have enough horse minis, so
Built-in horse.
you two are on.
We're just like slumped
We're
over
on-
here.
No,
Just kind of-
everybody
kind of
starts
sliding along.
mounting up, and I
We're
just
just kind of sliding
cinch up
along.
my belt.
That's why everybody's getting on, and you're like, okay.
Just throwing back on.
Cool. Okay. So
Got my trail mix for today.
I'm excited about the hunt. So as often as possible, I want to be at the front.
You know, I'm just going to eat some trail mix along the way.
Why is The Witcher playing? Sorry,
The
I guess that's on
music
me.
from The Witcher is good, from the game series, but I'm not so stoked on the music from the show.
We're very
Yeah, I was just wondering why it was playing.
No, I don't know. I really like Joey Mickey's work.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just saying I
Very good.
liked the game music series. It was very
Oh, music is very good.
yeah.
I just.
I really liked the first area, but I started on Nightmare because I was like, I did Dark Souls.
Yeah, no,
I can do it, dude.
no.
And so I got pretty
never
much
do
finished
that on your
with.
first playthrough with anything.
Oh, absolutely.
No, he always goes hard mode on everything.
If I can't beat
First
it,
off.
then well, clearly they need to patch it. But no. No, that game is really fun. I did finish like the first area pretty much, and then I was like, I'm tired. Like my brain is tired.
Yeah, because you like actually have to use tactics.
Dodge, a whole bunch of that stuff. A lot of that stuff's fast, and I'm getting old.
Yeah. Ooh.
right?
Ooh.
Yep,
There
yeah,
it is. It's
storm.
whatever he's bubbling up in the story. He's
Mm.
keeping secret.
Just the one.
He's excited for that big red dye.
Just gonna keep a healthy distance from our centaur from now on.
How long do we travel for?
Give me a second. I'm just
Oh,
loading.
and we're now in the desert.
Ah, too far.
Too far.
I haven't seen beasts for a long time.
Would you like some trail mix?
I'm good. I had breakfast. I'm good.
Do you want some trail mix?
I had breakfast too.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Trail mix.
Sure, I'll take some trail mix.
Okay, you get 2 temporary hit points.
Nice.
What's in the trail mix?
It's good stuff.
I bet it is.
It's probably nap.
He has advantage on every roll.
Advantage on every dex roll.
Or intelligence.
Disadvantage on concentration checks.
Yes.
Or advantage and then
Thanks for the
no
trail mix,
penalties to anything
No
else.
problem.
Exactly.
Nah, what the heck?
Except you're
Figure
really
eat
sad
it,
the
and
next
eat it
day.
now.
Very
The temporary hit points last until,
Sometimes you
until
don't
a long rest. So
Yeah.
eat it now. I offered it to them first because I know you
I know
generate
what's in
your own temporary hit points.
That's true, but if I don't have to,
Here we go.
then that's free hit
No,
points.
that's not it.
Oh god. He put his toenail clippings in there, didn't he?
Ha! Joke's on you. I don't have toes.
And then,
Just
Hoof
hoof
shaving.
shaving.
Because you know it's been touching the ground.
yeah. They do have a
How does
tendency
that
to
work
step
with
in their own
centaurs? Do
feces.
they DIY that, or would you go to a farrier?
I imagine
My
you could go
potions are
to
too strong for
No way.
What?
Yo, what's up, dudes?
We were gonna go
Solid.
swimming,
And
but
then it
then it started
thunder.
But then this.
Yes,
Yeah.
thundering.
What's up, bro? Good to see you,
Lightning
dude.
advisory.
I forgot my shirt on my couch.
Well, put something on. You're on camera.
I don't
He
have
goes,
any.
I am, and walks straight towards the door.
I don't have any.
This is my debut.
Where's the blanket?
Go into the bedroom. You can borrow one of my shirts.
It'll get like 500
You might be
million
swimming
views
in
now.
it.
Not
I
the
don't
kind
think
of
those are the views you want.
All right. Well, potion
Yeah, those are
seller,
probably not a good kind of views.
who intended to brew potions at the inn,
Got bored.
changed his mind and comes racing after you on his warhorse.
Ah,
You wrote down your warhorse's HP, right?
yeah.
Yeah, Barty.
Well, I'm glad you are here. You
20.
We just see a thing of dust coming up from the distance. And it's
Did it
you.
automatically give yours 19 too?
And then I'm like, how do I edit this? And it's like 19 hit points.
Yeah. It's like no change. You can give it temporary HP though.
here. Hand that to Cody. There's your horse, Cody. All right, you guys
Cody
ride
has
with
so many
Ontharr for a
friends.
little while.
Yeah. The rest of us are on flying slips of
Yes.
You slow down as you begin passing through more and more rural parts of El Terrell, until eventually you're surrounded by mostly just green fields and woods. Everyone make a survival check.
Oh, sorry.
I'm Cordell.
That shirt's way too small for me.
What a dad thing to say, dude. What are we rolling for?
Survival.
A survival check.
Survival check.
And I'll make one
15.
for Ontharr.
12.
Oh.
Rob isn't good at
Survival.
Oh man. I'm
Did
so
you
glad
roll
you guys are
using your
helping with
stats?
this hunting today.
I have a 20.
What do you mean?
Do you have a plus or a minus to survival? Or did you just roll a d20?
I rolled a d20.
So plus or
What's your
minus
wisdom?
what?
It's a survival check.
I eat poisonous mushrooms.
Oh. Oh, okay, cool. So, don't worry, guys. It's not a 2, okay? It's a 1.
Oh. I got an 18!
12.
15.
20.
Bob's better at
You got a
stealth.
20, Cody?
Yeah.
All right.
Bob is better than stealth.
Bob?
With your keen eye, trained as always to look out for potion ingredients, you notice a strange disturbance in a nearby field. You slow down and you try.
That's on fire.
You slow down.
Strange disturbance.
There's just an irregularity in the vegetation. You slow down, and you trot your horse over to it. Everyone else kind of slows down to observe you as you check this field.
Oh,
You find a pair of footprints leading north.
Oh, werewolf, great.
Each footprint
more blood for the taking.
is 5 feet apart.
That's,
And
That's
Quite
quite
the
a stride.
yeah.
each print is
It'd be funny if they were normal sized footprints.
each
Still
print
tiny
Stories of werewolves.
Stilts.
is about 3 feet long, and about a foot wide, and several inches deep into the ground.
Is
They
it?
appear to be human footprints.
How giant is giant?
T-Rex.
How giant are gi- How do you
How
say
giant are
this?
giants?
Yes.
They're pretty giant.
Depends on the giant, I think.
Yeah.
But the smallest of giants are huge.
This is definitely a storm giant.
I don't know.
The best kind of giant.
Yes, a storm giant has descended from his sky castle to stomp around in fields.
I mean, have you seen outside? It's true.
Yes, the footprints lead north. In the distance to the north, you do see a single, solitary farmstead.
Boy, there's footprints over here leading to the north.
Potion seller, are you okay?
So it's only the one set. Only the one set of footprints.
Gotta get in character.
Yeah, no,
Make
okay.
Another survival check.
Oh no!
Everybody?
Trap.
Nope, just traveler.
Footprints over here.
19
That's one better than last time.
That's pretty good.
with my plus
Well, that's
0.
a nat one.
Could you like share some of your rolls?
I already gave away all my trail mates today.
Yeah.
We have to go down for a short rest if you want that.
More like trail.
You
tricks.
suspecting that this set of footprints might not have been the singular perpetrator, you begin a quick circular jaunt, starting from nearest footprints, just working your way around, searching for any sort of clue. You do find the remains of a, let's say it's an eagle. You find the remains of an eagle. There's like a talon left and a couple feathers and some blood.
Can I take
The
a
dead
feather?
one.
That
Like
monster.
amazing.
It's the state bird.
Can I take a feather?
Sure.
Okay.
Just
You
a
should
regular
bring it
eagle,
into your
not a giant eagle.
Is it a bald eagle?
Just, I don't know, regular eagle.
Hard
I
to say there's
slowly,
not
I
enough
slowly,
left.
truly
The
turn
bald
into a
eagle is like one of
barbarian
the
from the
smallest
noble.
There you go.
The story's done. That's cool.
There.
On the ground, you
also
find
I
a
also have two.
There you
But I
go.
took-
Fish eagle.
Just slowly
Yeah, well,
give
you
it all your
see fish.
fanciness.
One
You
night-
find
one
a
night I'm gonna
barbed
have breakdown
spike
and
about,
wake up from a long rest.
6 inches long.
No, that doesn't look good.
Made out of anything?
What is
It
this?
appears to be made out of some sort of,
Like,
what's the word I'm looking for?
Keratin?
Yeah,
Hard
keratinized, very dense biological substance of some kind. Almost
pick
like
it up.
almost like a porcupine needle, but really thick.
Pick it up and
A
take it.
spine?
Yeah.
Giant spine.
So it was a chupacabra.
But you find no footprints other than the giants.
Pick it up and
How
use
far
it.
Alright,
do the
so,
giant footprints
yes.
go?
Violence
Anybody
is
any
always
good
the
at
answer.
sneaking towards this house?
Kill your enemies.
I mean,
I just want to cast
Presumably-
bonfire on the house.
The only way to be safe.
I don't
Does-
care. Burn it down.
Ontharr, like,
Just burn it.
do you know the people who live here?
I'm afraid I don't. Not personally. These have lived here for some time. They're loners, kind of a farmer and his wife type. Keep to themselves, grow their own food.
Okay. Mostly self-sufficient.
Well,
I
if
mean,
you guys
personally, I
don't
think
mind,
sneaking over there is
you all
fishy, and I'm just
hide.
gonna walk over.
I'll
You're
go
the
knock on the door.
stealthiest of all.
no, you guys all hide, and I am going to go knock on the door.
Alright, I'm hidden.
I feel like
Because
trying
I
to be
am the
sneaky about it
fastest.
is a great way to get shot.
So I don't mind being bait because I'm the one that can get away.
Oh, that's right. Artificers added guns to the game, huh?
I want to look in the well.
Not necessarily.
The well in front of the house.
Yeah.
Are you
Here it comes.
just accompanying
Oh,
traveler?
hold on. Are we? I thought I was going to approach the house. Everyone stay behind.
Well, that's fairly fine.
I'm excited about the hunt. I'm up front always, either with
Alright,
you
I'm Strahd.
or
so-
following very, very, very closely behind.
All right, where are you guys?
Right
Okay,
there.
he's gonna be near the well.
Ontharr's going to accompany Traveler.
I'm just gonna put myself next to
Yeah,
him.
I'm
just
not
gonna-
back
No,
here.
nice.
Yeah.
Just
I will stay- I
give
will
me
stay
about
in the back,
10
but I'm
feet.
not really hiding.
Like,
I'm
give me
standing
about
bushes.
10 feet.
Like
10
I
feet.
make a false cursory effort,
Yeah,
Ambush.
but I'm.
because I am
I'm
10
completely
feet faster.
invisible.
No, I'm not. I'm
Alright.
as fast as these horses. Actually, I think these horses are faster because they're
Probably.
60.
War horses have a speed of 60 feet.
Okay, so they are faster.
Alrighty.
Yes, but you're
Uh,
smarter than
I'm
You guys-
casting
Yes.
minor illusion on myself so that I look like a bush.
And
That's very good.
I am much more handsome.
Push
Minor
off.
illusion is not that powerful, so at most you probably make yourself look like you're green and you sprout leafy leaves. But you're still very much looking like a
You
human.
do a
riding
5-foot
horse.
square of bush.
A 5-foot square bush. I like that.
And
In
hold it
front
in front
of
of your
me.
face.
Like it's
Just
very
like
obvious.
super
Yeah.
Like it's very obviously like a rasterized bush texture.
Yes, if
just
anyone
over
were to
the
actually look at you and think that's a person.
Yeah, it's just like the
Just
bush.
turn into a bush.
Alright, so I'm going to be 10 feet back. I'm going to poke it with my lance. The door. Tunk, tunk, tunk.
You guys follow the footprints up to the farmstead.
Giant ones.
Yes.
Yep.
The giant footprints lead to the solitary farm. You see a large field of crops, which for the most part is untouched. You also see a pen, which heretofore held animals. But you see that the large footprints are numerous around the animal pen. You see lots of stomping feet, a couple of bloodstains, an occasional hoof here or there. But the fence is broken down and there are no animals left.
All the bones but no
Where,
feet.
where did the footprints lead up to?
The house.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the footprints kind of get confused around the animal pen because it stomped around a lot there. You're knocking on the door with your lamps?
Yep.
Okay. Thud, thud, thud. Make a perception check.
I didn't bring that golden tooth.
He thinks I'm actually proficient at that with 13.
It's always crap, isn't it?
All right. You notice nothing unusual, and there's no answer from within the house. Cody, what are you looking for in the well?
Anything interesting?
It appears the well is untouched. There's a bucket and a crank leading down. The water is fairly clean, but it's well water. It's not perfect. What's everyone else doing?
Well, there's nothing in the well.
I'm hanging out looking like a bush.
Oh, dude. Oh.
Or hiding behind a bush like minor image.
I'm gonna duck after seeing the relative part of the pen. I am actually gonna like duck down.
You
the
got
ledge a
this.
little
I'm
bit.
gonna ready my Snorlax.
Okay.
I believe in you.
You're gonna ready your Snorlax?
That is exactly what I said.
Good idea.
Uncanny, you're
There might be a Snorlax around here, guys.
Anybody
14.
have a flute, or are we just gonna have to figure out?
Oh
We
man.
don't have a bar.
Does a 21
We
hit
just
you?
make music by banging
Me?
hands
Yeah.
together
Yes!
into my
The
mouth.
house hits you
In the house.
with the front door.
Okay.
It's impossible to, like,
Finally,
do that.
a mimic colony.
I
All the
need
cabbages are mimics.
guys. Here we go.
I was very disappointed when I read Tasha's about
You just lost all your money.
It's not very, like, precisely defined exactly how to do it.
Oh, yeah? Aw.
All right.
What did you say?
You guys are all doing your own things, hiding, watching, examining wells. When from the other side of the house, a wagon. You see the wagon just be hurled up over the house and land right on top of Traveler, dealing 15 bludgeoning damage.
Which is
And-
entertaining.
We're just back here like, oh,
Yeah.
Time to get in the well.
What is happening?
Is there any damage that
I
happens?
knew hiding was
Okay,
the
no,
right
we're good.
choice.
Thank you for giving us 10 feet.
No.
10 feet, for sure.
I'm going to back us out a little bit so that there's a little more room. Coming from around the back of the house.
Can I
Oh,
jump in
no.
the well?
A water bottle.
Yes, you can.
I jump in the well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are we
well,
rolling for initiative first?
Why is the giant sad?
let's roll for initiative first.
Why is he so sad?
He's not sad.
Oh, wow, there's a face on it, too. Cornell, you've outdone yourself.
So the house, let's see, the house is a single-story house.
It's surprise round.
If you had rolled higher on your perception check, you would have heard the sound of a hill giant munching on the thigh bone of the poor farmer who is no more.
You can
Oh,
use greater restoration on
human
I
fever.
know.
You also hear a hiss
Oh, great.
as from around the back of the house, crawling up onto the roof and leering at you alongside the giant,
That's
It's
not
gotta be
too
the
slow.
chupacabra.
It's cheap.
a manticore climbs
Oh,
and bristles
Jesus.
with
Ooh,
spikes.
nice.
Close, but not quite.
Where
Put
do
it
you want
at
it?
the edge of the house.
Yeah.
Okay, the giant counts as a
Hey.
huge creature. He is
Luckily,
15 by
resistant
15.
to poison.
Manticores are large creatures. They are 10 feet. So,
What are we
he's
fighting?
huge.
A manticore
Huge,
and a hill
large.
giant.
I'm excited about the man.
I thought it was a storm giant.
We'd all be dead by now.
if it was a
that
storm
sense,
giant,
he's like-
you guys
yeah.
wouldn't have a chance.
He's gonna do a lot.
Everyone roll for initiative.
Are
Alright,
storm
15.
giants really that powerful?
5.
Here,
I
you can
got
roll this time, you ready?
Why are we at this
Bigger
farm?
initiative is
20,
plus
yeah.
1, right?
Because our buddy
What
Was
was
it
it?
fired?
What was
flew
it?
on
There's a
through.
nine.
Ontharr Froom.
Through.
I agree with
Plus
that.
So that told
There's
us
a nine.
that
10.
There's no nine.
something has been bothering the people in the countryside. I was all for it.
Okay, so we're kind of helping out while
Livestock
we're
and off
figuring out what we're going to do about the Dragon Queen.
And it really comes down to it. Huh?
Basically, you're trying to get into Onthar's good books.
Oh. I rolled a
You got either a 10 or a
So
12.
Ontharr not dying is a good thing.
I rolled a 9.
Alright.
Minus
Oh, no.
1.
Everybody's gonna see my rat's nest I've been hiding.
I'm just not rolling good.
Hey, when you work from home, dude,
I-
haircuts
yeah.
are something that you just don't
Look,
do.
like,
I
Enjoy
don't
it.
work
I have
from
my
home
head
and I haven't cut my hair
ripped.
either.
Alright, who got higher than a 15? Anyone?
Your hair is long for what
Anybody
you
get higher
usually
than
have.
15?
Yeah. No, not higher than 15. I rolled a 15.
Okay, so you'll go first. Felgemins. Higher than a 10?
I got it. Well, I got it.
10. Alright.
Do manticores have ranged attacks?
Manticore.
Spiny sound?
Oh, they throw them?
Okay, Morgrim, you rolled a 9.
I did.
Ontharr also rolled a 9. What's your dex?
My dex is like, oh, you know what? I upgraded my dex so that it's a 0.
Oh, so you would have a 10.
Okay, Ontharr
I would have a
is
10.
Okay.
No, I rolled a 9 for initiative.
Oh, right.
Because he said roll
So you
for
still have
initiative.
nine.
Traveler, what
and
did you
then
roll?
after that.
13.
and then you go before Saru.
Yeah.
I wonder if
He
manticores
has
are
10 or
poison
above.
resistant.
I wonder
Potion
if
like I would
seller?
know this.
I thought you said 15.
5.
Well, he said 15 or above, and then he said 10 or above.
Feel free to.
Okay, and enemies rolled a 1.
Hooray.
Actually, technically, the enemies rolled a 0.
Oh,
Ah,
penalty.
bad animals.
who, where,
Can they like skip around
Where-
because they got 0?
where are they coming from?
He's
'Cause
on
he has,
top.
he-
He's behind.
okay, and that I'm gonna assume that's the hill giant.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not a giant water bottle monster. You gotta change the fantasy in my head.
Sorry, I don't have a
I
hill
mean, is
giant
that or
mini.
a dragon? Would you rather it be a dragon?
Alright,
I do have a dragon mini.
So the
Switch
way
it
that
out.
I
I'll
saw
just
it is that we
Eldritch
heard
Blast.
a
No,
scream
no,
and they
no,
were
the-
like,
You just gotta
water
use
bottle
the
is
shepherd up
simple.
there with the sheep.
That's a great one.
He is eating it.
it's crazy.
Like I wouldn't have actually.
Okay,
Dude, yeah,
there we go.
I actually have a
of course you can. And
Alright, Felgemins, what are you doing?
I would've
Eldritch Blast on
Against-
the manticore with a 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
23.
I bet the giant isn't that nice.
And 12
Here we
damage.
go. Here we go. I gotta focus here. Because these guys will actually do damage to
How much damage?
12.
Okay. What? Before we continue, I'm going to quickly, as a matter of rules, the way mounted combat works is your horse acts on the same initiative as you. It can move up to its full speed, and it can take 3 actions: the dash, disengage, and dodge actions. So, basically, you're controlling your horse. You've got a speed of 60, because while you're mounted, your speed is 0, but your mount speed is yours, basically.
So dismounting takes all of your speed.
Takes half your speed.
Half your speed.
So, question: can our horse do any damage?
You can attack with your horse. It has a hoof attack, but it would use your attack action to do so.
Oh, gotcha. So it's...
Otherwise, you take your turn as normal, but you have an extra dash, disengage, or
Could just
the
police
dodge
off.
isn't quite as effective.
Okay.
If the horse takes the dodge action, only the horse is dodging. You are still.
That feels silly.
Okay.
It is a little weird, but that's how the rules are written.
And what type of damage does the Mortimer do?
Who?
Or
Manticore.
the Manticore?
Mortar.
There's one way to
I
find
actually
out.
thought that was the name. That wasn't me making it up. What is it called? Manticore?
Yes.
So Manticore has the head of a lion,
The
the
tail of a
wings-
scorpion.
of an eagle,
Tail of a scorpion.
talons, and the tail of a scorpion.
And the body also
Cool,
of
so-
a lion.
So a bunch of different
Yes.
types of physical damage. Like
The body of a
piercing,
lion, the wings of an eagle, the tail of a scorpion. It's covered in barbs and has the face of a human
I'm gonna put
Oh,
you in
right.
the
Oh,
box.
Face of
that's
man.
terrible.
with a really scary looking mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a good picture of one.
Yep, that's the one I've got.
Yep.
Traveler,
Oh.
it's your turn.
Spiny.
Traveler.
It's exactly the same.
No, I'm laughing.
You can,
I'm
like,
laughing
actually
because I
He's
see
on
it.
top of the house, of course.
Yeah, so he's like 10 feet up.
10 feet up.
Yeah, so the house is 10 feet tall. You can see 5 feet of the giant. The top of the house comes up to his chest. And the manticore is on the corner of the house, 10 feet up.
Okay, I'm going to back up.
I'm gonna yell at it.
Yeah,
Hey, you dark hill giant.
You've got
And
Hand
I
axes
want to
you can
move
No.
that.
If only you were a bard.
I have a javelin too.
I'm going to move
Oh, that's
next
right.
to potion
Did you
cellar.
take the javelin or the halberd?
And I'm going to
Halberd.
hold my action.
Halberd gives you 10 feet of reach.
For
Yeah,
when
javelin
they
is
come
your
within
And I have two
range, I'll
javelins.
attack
Okay.
you.
Hold on.
Okay.
One sec. Sorry,
Okay.
I am interested, but I
No.
have 2 javelins too, so I don't know which
I'll
one would
take
be
the
better.
Those are
dodge.
throw. Those are throw.
Alrighty.
So
Throw.
you get more.
Saru.
range on them. Yes.
It's your turn.
Hooray. Not to be a coward or anything, but I would like to take the hide action and hope that it hasn't noticed me because I don't like this.
Sure, there's plenty of targets. Make a stealth check. There are plenty of bushes.
Oh, I'm going to take second move while I do that. If you don't mind.
And now
That's
successfully
an
looks
8.
like a cabbage.
Okay, you successfully evade the notice of the hill giant.
Are you serious? Like insulting words or something?
To be fair, I am
That's
pretty
funny.
far back.
Feeling
I
far.
didn't even take second damage.
Oh,
What did you roll
that's
again?
what
I rolled an 8.
when
Okay, yeah, you managed to fool the hill giant.
Psychic.
Sadly, you're right next to Felgamims,
Yeah.
and the manticore is kind of focused on him since it blasted
Because I
him.
did the blast. Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't remember
Yeah.
that.
You just need to know you have the spells, you know.
So I hear just a dude basically a gunshot next to me, and I just
Dude,
Burn.
duck and cover.
Duck
I'm
and
taking
cover.
into
That's
account.
just a rule I made
I'm
up.
like, nobody's noticed me yet.
All right,
I noticed the guy
Ontharr
next
is
to me.
here.
Where are you? You're back there?
That's just a rule I made up.
What?
I like to keep
He told us
distance
to
too.
hide. He
Yeah!
told us to hide.
Alrighty.
I'm the only one that's attacked it.
I
so
shake
far.
my beard at you.
Ontharr, his battle axe at his side in a holster on his horse. He pulls out a javelin and says, "The hunt is on!" And he hurls the javelin at the manticore.
Yes! The battle.
He rolls a 22. The javelin sticks the manticore right in the shoulder, dealing
Jump in the well?
8 damage.
Not yet. But I might soon.
Well, you would be closer to the well then.
8.
Oh, that's what
Me right next to
Uh,
you.
I need some poison your last.
He throws a second javelin at the hill giant, rolling a 20 to hit, dealing 5, 6, 9 damage.
Jeez, that's a lot of damage.
How big is it?
It's getting comical how
The manticore is large.
So
It
you want-
is 10 by
I have
10.
extra
It can't
D20s.
fit
Would
well.
you like one?
No.
You sure?
I have to remain.
Yeah,
I'm not going
he's
to change. Okay, the dice is going to change.
Jacob, is there another water bottle on the fridge?
Oh,
Or not on the
This is
freezer?
what is generally referred to as an
No, not the fridge. The freezer behind you, on the corner.
She doesn't.
No, there's not another one.
Here's one.
Perfect. I would like to use it.
What? No.
Thank you. Yes, I will hold on to that. For now, it is Morgrim's turn. Wait. Ontharr is going to move here. This spot.
I'm gonna. Can I? Oh man, I have to actually dismount. Huh?
Well, you
Well,
could
and
ride
it's
what you want to
you
do?
could ride on your
But you can
horse and
ride.
then dismount.
It's true.
Given that the horse is more than double your movement.
I want to be able to like read the room. Are you guys all running?
No,
I'm always
I already
running.
attacked.
You did, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
attacked and I stayed in the back, like
So-
always.
What's your speed?
I do want to be able to like throw my javelin. And what's the range on that?
Javelin has a
I
range of
imagine it
30
goes down
feet
to, like, right
and
now. Do
a
it.
disadvantage range of 120 feet.
I do think we should focus on one animal to kill it that way.
This
You
one,
don't
right?
have to focus on one, yeah.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I'm using my range
The
one, so I
manticore.
can actually do something to
Monster
it.
God now.
Okay,
Dad,
so
Manticore.
if I
Manticore.
don't have a javelin equipped, so I'm just gonna throw my hand axe. Can I throw it
Chuck your
twice?
javelin, dude.
I don't
Pull
have
the
it
javelin
equipped.
off of
Chuck
your
your
pack
great
and throw
axe.
it.
Go right in front of them.
You can use a free action to grab your javelin from the side of the horse. That's what Ontharr did.
Really? Okay. Okay. So I move it. It's backpack. Sorry guys, I'm new.
You're on your horse, right?
I'm getting off the horse.
You're dismounting.
Or can I throw
Stay
from
on the
my
horse.
horse?
You can throw
Yeah.
him on the
Oh,
horse.
okay, okay. That makes sense. Okay, then I'm gonna throw from the horse, and then how much does a javelin do?
You can't play soccer from the horse, though.
Okay,
the javelin
That
does
would be
1d6
I'm
plus
not
your
good
strength
for soccer.
modifier.
That-
1d6 plus my
It's called
strength.
pulling.
But I have to roll the hit, right?
Yes.
Soccer.
I
Rich
don't
person,
Who-
actually
rich
who are you
person horse
attacking?
soccer.
know. I don't
This
actually know
one right
anything
here.
about
Okay.
It's
polo.
like golf
Is that
played
30
from a
feet?
horse with a goal.
Why don't they make
20,
That's
25.
what it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's
You can
like
move and
horse
then throw if you'd like.
But like,
I mean, it's
You are on a
it's
horse.
sport
You can.
played on
You've
a
got quite a
horse.
bit of movement since
just
you're
like
mounted.
You
okay.
got 60 feet, bro.
Okay. Well, can I like run over to
Oh,
here?
it's not
Yeah.
jousting. That's
Okay.
different.
that's what I was
Thank you
thinking.
for being
Right
nice.
on.
Okay, so I will say I'm on the horse.
You should
Perfect.
joust with
Sorry.
somebody else with the horse. That'd be fun.
There we go. Okay. And now I'm going to throw my javelin.
Okay.
Does a 7 hit?
A 7 does not miss. The manticore kind of ducks
It
under
does
it.
not miss.
It misses. Sorry, it does not
Okay.
hit.
I know.
Sorry, I'm like,
A little mix-up on my part.
fair enough.
No, you're fine.
Potion seller. You are in water, 15 feet down.
I actually changed my mind because I want to do something different.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't jumped in yet.
All right. What do you want to do?
I'm going to bid my horse farewell and tell him get out of here, with tears and throw rocks at him.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Get
use
out of here.
15 feet to dismount your horse.
I'll find the horse later.
It runs 60 feet back and
Wait,
takes
it
the dodge.
says 15 feet to dismount?
Yeah, tap
If
your...
that's the case, I'm going to use him to get to the house, then dismount him, and then tell him to run away, and I'm going to go in the house.
Very good.
You're going
Uh,
are you up
in
on the
the
roof
house.
or going inside?
actually, I want to make an attack before I make it in the house, okay?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing all this out of crazy whack. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Magic Stone, and
Magic stones
instead of
and
using
all
stones,
magic
I'm just
stones
using my
and
potions.
A little rock
Okay.
necklace, actually.
And by
So
potions, I mean
some
poison.
Isn't Manticore resistant to poison?
I don't know. We're about to find
Did
out.
you want to use your bonus action to poison my lance before?
Oh
you
yeah,
go?
and before I ran over there and before I attacked him, before I go in the house, I use a bonus action to apply a strong poison. Yes, strong poison to his lance.
Very good.
But
The
yeah,
Anyone's sword attacks. That goes to death.
yeah, sorry, I'm going to do it now.
Prismatic Orb is much higher.
Ooh,
No,
10 to hit.
Where'd it go?
10 is a miss.
Ah, well, there goes a potion.
Yeah, it's alright.
House.
Prismatic
I shut the door.
No, chromatic orb.
Ah, the free action, you only get one free action. That was open your door.
Basically.
I mean, the door's open. The door's open.
Set it.
Yeah.
Set the water bottle here.
Oh, great.
And set the manticore on top of it, please. Alright. The manticore, as you watch,
Oh, is it
sprouts
flying?
wings. And it jumps off the house, driving its wings down. There's a rush of air as it flies. Let's say it's 30 feet up right now, and it moves, has a fly speed of 50, so it goes over to that spot.
It's after me.
These potions are expensive.
You watch as the manticore kind of flicks its tail. It flicks it 3 times, quicker really than you can keep track of with your eyes. And you hear a whistling sound. An 8. So an identical spike sticks into the ground right at your horse's feet. The horse kind of rears and balks a little bit, but stands its ground. A second spike is coming your way.
Oh, I was thinking of color spread.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, this one drives toward you, piercing your armor, and dealing 11 piercing damage.
Keep that in mind as soon as I'm able to
A
cast
third
second level spells.
spike flies toward Saru.
What?
Well,
What did I do?
She dodges.
you guys ran. You didn't want to be its friend.
17 to hit.
Attacked it.
Yeah.
Did it see her
Would you
because she was
believe
hiding?
me
It
if
did
I
see her.
Would you believe me if I told you that my unarmored level 4 sorcerer did not get hit by that? She totally got hit.
This one just grazes you. You only take 5 piercing damage.
Oh, good.
And are now poisoned.
Okay, the giant, for his part, bellows, and he has 40 feet of movement. So 5, 10,
Goes through the
15,
house.
20, 25, 30,
Just
35,
pulls straight.
40. He gets to here.
Okay.
He reaches down, he picks up a plow,
Oh.
and he throws it
Come and get me!
at Ontharr.
Aw.
Oh no.
It was nice drinking with you.
Which one is Ontharr?
He's the guy with the shield.
The giant's aim is pretty bad, though. That,
How bad?
let's see. Oh, he's got a really high plus bonus to hit.
All that weed
18,
is in the smoke.
12. He gets a 12, but it is a miss. The plow plows through the ground and comes to a stop at the back of the.
Wait, wouldn't it hit the warhorse's AC?
No, he's aiming for Ontharr.
Oh.
Not the warhorse.
Horse rules don't make any sense, but that's fine.
Yeah, amount of combat's a little weird,
Yeah.
but if he were aiming for the horse, actually, if he were aiming for the horse, he would have hit it. But he was not, and so he didn't.
Just fly
No
right
giants
past
are the most intelligent creatures.
Is this Potion Seller's horse?
Yeah.
It's going to
Yes.
move 60 feet back and
I
take the
kinda
dodge
realize
action.
that the bigger things are, the dumber they
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Until you get to dragons.
Okay, Felgamus, it's your turn again.
Elephants are pretty smart.
are. Okay, I'm
Can't
gonna
jump.
D.
They think humans are cute.
That,
Did
that's
brain
actually
scans on
not necessary.
I find some humans cute.
Are elephants
Sure,
scared of
I'm
mice?
guilty.
Alright,
Not
well,
really.
that Manticore's still in my range, so I'm gonna blast at it.
I heard that.
Alrighty.
I heard
Actually,
that they're scared of mice 'cause
I
they're so
think
small.
instead of that, I'm gonna cast Armor
What is
Mantis.
that?
So is he so high right now that like I can't throw my javelin up at him?
You can if you got directly under him.
Oh, okay.
Your javelin has a range of 120 feet, but
But
past
it's
30 feet,
disadvantage,
you have
right?
disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
dangerous.
It is. It could land on me.
Oh, I know what. Imagine
Good,
if
that
it
puts
died.
me up past my normal HP.
Imagine if it died.
How high in the air is the magic
Oh, I know. And it
30
just, like,
feet.
crashes
Okay,
into you and you just...
And then I'm gonna use my move action to book it 60 feet back,
That way?
That one there.
away from the Manticore, whichever direction.
Can you move this way so that you stay on the map?
Yeah, sure.
I'm wondering if the giant even knows I'm there.
You should do. Imagine if the musical just fell.
Get out of my swamp.
Anything else you want to do?
I don't have anything to use or anything like that. I already cast Armor Agathis.
Right.
class.
He used his
No,
action.
that's an action.
Alrighty, Traveler.
All right.
I have a plan.
Alright. I can go
Yeah, I'll
5,
take feathers from the
15,
first part.
20,
25, 30. Attack.
Alright,
Lance.
make an attack.
Lance.
I wonder, am I able to like do some sort of like athletic or dexterity roll to climb over that fence?
You should totally jump on.
That was 9 to hit.
I was gonna go.
9
for
is a
the
miss.
tendon.
Dude, do it.
Your lance strikes against the hill giant, but its skin is thick and leathery.
All right. Well, then I am going to take. Where'd it go? Action surge to try to get that attack in. That's a nat 20 on that.
Okay, that's a crit.
Hot dog.
Max damage plus a dice roll.
Alright, so. Max damage is 15 points of damage. Straight up plus.
16.
1. 16. Still good.
Well, yeah, well,
Yeah,
you
still-
get
yeah.
you get plus
Oh.
2d8 for poison damage.
2d8 plus for poison. Where is my other?
He has to make a DC 14 saving throw. Sorry.
Con save?
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolls a 16.
Let's see. When a creature takes damage from the code weapon, the creature must succeed a DC 14 Constitution saving throw or take 2d8 damage and become poisoned until the end of next turn. So I guess it doesn't affect him. Sorry. You don't
That's
get
fine.
the damage.
But he don't get the damage?
Nope.
Okay.
He passes his con save.
Alright, so. He is not dealing, wielding a weapon, but I'm going to use one of my superiority dice
High constitution.
to be able to. It's technically a trip attack, but he's too big for me to trip. But I still do get to add the d8 damage.
Fair enough.
So that's another 6 onto the 16, so 22 total points of damage.
Very good.
Then I get in range.
Oh, now he's
Throw up.
really
Knock his
unhappy.
face off.
Now I get to run over his toes.
Trample.
Yep.
Scariest giant I've ever seen.
And
Water
that,
bottle.
that is 19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
I went like this though, so it hurt.
Ow! Ow!
For another 6 points of damage.
That'd be tough.
Okay.
That.
That's
Yeah,
maybe
we did like-
Okay, the giant bellows
It's a
as
good
you
turn.
inflict
Yeah.
injury after injury.
Can't do
Saru, it's your turn.
I'm a fighter. This is
Oh,
what I
right.
do.
Let me just
Yeah, less.
real quick.
Let's get this Manticore.
Okay.
Don't
I'm
do
gonna
that. You're
call
gonna
that
get like pretty
roughly 30. I did the math and it's rough. It's 30 fractional feet diagonal away from me.
All right.
Is it okay if I call that 30 feet?
Yes, that's
Okay.
fine.
Alright, so I'm going to cast
Dude, you're gonna
flavored
rip your
version
finger off.
of
Chill.
Agonar's Scorcher being
Lightning.
basically a bolt of
Like,
lightning.
can't fall my finger. How am I gonna get
Just
my finger out?
I look like I'm gonna throw something. I just point at it, and a bolt of lightning just shoots through my body like Uncle Ivor redirecting lightning directly at it.
Okay. Does it make a dex save?
Did you say Uncle
He's
Yes.
considered huge, so I can't
Yes.
grapple him.
19 on the dex save.
I'm still
Neat.
medium.
Okay, half as much damage.
He is 2 side.
Do it.
Okay.
17.
Sick. Hey.
Alright, it takes 6
And
lightning damage.
Okay.
Because that's half as much of the 12.
It's gonna stretch.
Perfect.
Okay. Well,
I know, right?
that's the second one.
It's a lot of space for all the air.
Ontharr, he charges forward, drawing his battle axe. And with a war cry, he brings it down against the giants.
Can I move?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna.
60 feet that way?
Yeah, I was thinking about. I kind of lift out of my seat a little bit, forgetting I'm on a horse and just keep running.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, Ontharr deals 9 damage with his first attack.
I can just fly after casting a spell.
Oh.
He attacks again with his battle axe. 16.
How did they defeat the giant in the Ewoks movie?
Tripwires
23 does
mostly.
hit,
Round.
dealing another
Yeah, guys, just see that.
Tripwires,
11
giant
damage.
log, 2 giant logs strung between trees.
No, not the 88
Smash them together.
I'm talking about the Ewok movie.
11.
The Ewoks movie.
There was 2
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, and one of them they fought this big giant. I'm
Okay.
trying to remember how
That's Onthar's turn. Morgrim.
I have no clue.
The Star
I just
Wars
remember it
Christmas
being
special.
very
So can I go all the way
Guys,
around?
why don't you make it
you have
floating
the-
coconuts?
Well,
From the,
your horse has a speed of 60 feet. You can use the dash action
something.
on your horse and still have your turn.
Exploding your own
Instead of my turn.
And still have your turn?
Yeah, so the horse can take the dash action, and that's its
So it gives you
movement.
120 feet of movement, including your action. And you still get an action.
Yes, so the dash
Oh, I
action
should've
is the
done
horse's
that.
turn.
If I had known that, I would have booked it 120 feet.
So does that mean I can attack? I can run up behind this guy,
Yes.
attack with advantage, and rage.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Ecuador,
do that.
if you have a rope, fire,
Oh, now he's
gunpowder, and a coconut,
flanked.
can you make
So I
a
roll with
coconut bomb?
advantage.
I don't know, Jacob.
Like from the Swiss Family Robinson.
I'm focusing.
Gorax, that's what's called.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Gonna see if I even hit. So I am gonna pull out my great axe here. I am gonna enter rage.
Okay.
And I can roll again, right?
Yep, it's flanked,
Yeah.
so roll with advantage.
20.
Okay, 20 is a hit.
Sweet.
Wait, you got 20?
Yeah, dude.
Good job.
Not 20.
Oh, a nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
that's a crit.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's-
Yeah.
that's way better than
Yeah.
20 total.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It was a little lackluster, so I said nat 20 there, and I think that got people talking.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Okay.
Plus max damage.
Wait, aren't you gonna roll real dice?
Roll a 1d12, right? And this is d12.
Yes.
Okay.
Plus 3.
So
Plus-
15, 16, 17 is max damage. Now roll the d12 again.
Okay. 16 is max damage.
17.
17.
Because you are raging, you get the extra 2.
Stronger than 100 men.
And an 8.
Okay, so that's 25 damage.
Sweet. Not too bad. Not too bad.
That
Pretty
was
good.
a good roll.
I'd argue
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Potion seller.
Yeah, I'm going to pop my head out the window.
Okay. You can do so. Actually, wait. I think that's a fireplace.
Yeah, that other window in the bedroom. There we go. Then I'm gonna cast
Like
a,
a firebomb in his feet.
not a fire one, but a poison one for sure. I'm gonna cast a catapult at him. He's gotta make a dex save.
Ooh. He's not very dexterous.
That's the whole idea, is that I'm now able to do.
Is he flanking him?
Oh no!
Cordell, is he flanking the giant?
He is not. I have bad news, Cody. He rolled a 19.
Gosh dang it. There goes another poison wasted.
The the giant hears the window or something, and he jumps, and his feet clear the top of the house as he just like jumps above this.
Very
Potion.
scary
Flies
for
out the
people
window.
around him.
He lands with a huge thud.
Each of these is worth 50 gold pieces, guys. And
Are
they
you
just get
serious?
flung out of the way.
Yeah.
Duh.
You can recover the one that you threw over here, not the one you catapulted, though.
Alright.
The show must
Alrighty. Enemy's turn.
How many potions do you have?
The giant, having been slashed across the back of the thigh really hard, he turns around with a bellow, and he grabs from his back a tree trunk,
Sick. Try me.
and he swings it. As he's swinging, Ontharr uses a reaction to bash this giant with a shield, imposing disadvantage on the attack.
Right in the shin.
Imagine if you got 20.
Ontharr is he's got the
Howard?
shield master
Oh, yeah, that's what
paladin thing. No,
That
wait.
was a feat.
No, he took the
Shield
fighting
master.
style. He took the protection fighting style.
Okay.
The shield master is a different thing, which I haven't been using. Then again, he can't really shove this thing. Alright, so disadvantage against Morgrim. That's a 13 to hit.
13, and my armor class is 13.
Okay, that is a hit then. Try as he might, Ontharr could not stop the attack from coming at you.
No.
It was nice knowing you, but I'm letting him.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's okay, you take half damage, you're raging.
It,
16,
But it's a
Well, it's gonna be
17,
bludgeoning damage because it's
resistance to bludgeoning.
That is 21 bludgeoning damage, so you do take half. You take 10.
I thought it was 11.
21, it's half rounded down.
Oh, it's forget.
A second great club attack is coming toward Traveler.
Yay!
This time without a disadvantage. That is a hit, I believe. 25.
Yeah. I golf you.
Just
Okay, and that he rolled low. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Goofy sound.
12 bludgeoning
Imagine if he
damage.
lands in the well.
done.
Okay.
Can you cannon him into the well?
No, he's too big.
You can get a hole in one.
We can try.
How big's
Let's
the
see.
well?
5,
5 foot.
10, 15,
How big's
20,
We'll get
30,
his big toe.
35.
how big's the horsey?
I feel like you couldn't really fit a horse down a well unless you like really like.
Maybe.
Not a live one.
Maybe. Maybe.
The
I don't know,
Manticore
I
is
don't
going to
have a
move
lot of
to
experience
here.
with horses or wells, but
Maybe.
that's something
Maybe.
And it's going to launch spines.
I am safe.
3 of them.
They can experience
Maybe if the horse can have arms and legs.
You can do the same thing. He's going to launch 2 of them at Felgamims.
I'd argue that you could
But
probably
he has trail mix.
carefully slide a horse down.
Felgamims spikes. Okay, first one's a 12.
That's a miss.
Second attack is a 13.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, you take 4 piercing damage.
That's not that much.
And the third attack is going towards Ontharr. Ooh!
Ooh.
The attack misses, and the spike embeds itself in the giant's foot.
Uh-huh.
The giant goes, "Oh, Corey!" And as far as you could
Giant's
tell,
name must be Trevor.
the Manticore looks chagrined as it deals 5 piercing damage to the giant. Okay,
What if they're friends?
Felgamims.
Or
Yeah.
frenemies? What if they're frenemies?
Alright, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that stupid Manticore once again.
Yeah, Manticore.
You're pretty much one of the only people that can.
That's a 15,
15 to hit.
Hitting. Well,
Excellent.
you can too, but
Yeah.
and that's
Not-
11
not
damage.
as
Been running.
consistently.
It's a lot of damage.
Gotcha.
Very good.
Is
But,
he bludgeoned
I don't
yet?
have a good.
Um,
I don't have a distance
No.
cantrip.
Great.
Oh, really?
That's
Have you
cool.
looked at my gambler bill?
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Yeah,
yes, he is bloodied. He is bloodied, but just barely.
Just barely
My
bloody. What, the giant?
message is a distance
No, the
cantrip.
Manticore.
What is
Oh,
it?
yeah, the Manicore's barely bloody
What?
now.
The giant is very
Ooh.
bloodied.
Oh, okay, cool. Very bloody. What?
Anything else
And
from
I'm
you?
gonna take I'm gonna have
Oh,
my
wait.
horse take the dash action, and I'm gonna book it to the opposite corner of the map.
Yeah, very good.
Ollie, can you move me?
Yeah, I mean, 60
Ollie, go ahead and move him
60 foot.
120 feet.
Basically,
You
you
guys
start
are
getting
welcome.
30 feet up.
For just a moment.
I did the math, it's roughly 30 feet.
Cordell,
Okay.
It's
would you
15
be
foot
willing
away
to
laterally
drop me off
and
at
30
home
feet in the air?
after this?
I did the math, it's about 30.
Oh,
Sure.
I appreciate it.
Okay, Traveler.
I hope.
Ooh, I get to go again.
It's
It
this.
is your turn.
33.33% chance repeating, of course. That's
I have 3 dice.
Time's up. Let's do this.
All right. Well,
Mr. Pillar.
I can't grapple him, so I'm gonna throw down my shield.
Punch him in the knee.
And I'm going to just pound him.
What class are you?
Spider.
Ugh, not great.
Yeah, that is a 9 to hit.
9's a miss.
That's actually really cool, yeah.
Anything else from
No, that's it.
That's
Okay.
actually really good, yeah.
So
Really,
Saru.
really all I can do
Yeah,
unless I want to.
I'm going to...
You know what? Just for funsies, I am going to try. I'm going to accrue the opportunity attack. I'm going to go back.
Okay.
40
He
feet.
swings at you using his great club. He misses with a 11.
All right, I can do the charge again.
There you go.
And do that next time.
Why doesn't he just stomp on somebody? He's a
He is
freaking
trying.
giant.
Don't get some
He has.
ideas.
He's got a
Yes.
tree trunk.
He likes
Saru.
golfing.
Alright,
The
I
He
person
likes golfing, is that what you said? Yeah.
can't remember.
Get somebody in a hole in one.
Jacob,
The Manicore
relax.
is bloody.
Jacob.
They're both bloodied.
Alright, well, I'm gonna think some nasty thoughts at the... I'm gonna think some nasty thoughts in the Manticore and cast Mind Sliver.
Ooh.
You just got that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Which is...
Intelligence save.
yes.
He rolls a 15,
Beans.
which is surprising. I rolled a 17, but he's got -2 intelligence.
Oh, come on. Well, nothing happens.
Bummer.
You can
I
book it
think
o- you
some
can book
rude,
it over to
I
where
think
I
some
am with
rude
the
thoughts
dash.
at it, and nothing happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna run away now.
All right. Where are you going? Just over here.
Probably Cabbage Word, honestly.
Okay.
Because it's like, I wouldn't be against going the other
The
way.
full
but the Giants-
120 feet.
Yeah, you
With
can
the
go
dash.
like over here.
Yeah, sure.
Are you gonna eat cabbages?
It is Ontharr's turn.
Restore 1 health per turn.
Seeing as how the giant has already used its reaction,
Oh,
Ontharr is
yeah.
going to back up.
I saw this guy eat 6 whales.
He's gonna
Jeez,
back
Put him
I'm
next to
fighting
you.
6 guards.
Put him right there. He's going to turn around. He's going to throw a couple of javelins at the Manticore.
Good old Skyrim.
17 is a hit,
I love Skyrim.
Took over the
Is that okay? Is that guy okay?
dealing a d6, not a d8.
6 cards.
6 damage to the Manticore.
Hiding cards is one.
Throwing another one. Oh, with a nat 20.
Why
that
are these
is
enemies rolling
10,
so good? And I feel like
14,
their turn has been like
14
2
damage against the Manticore.
Who?
Oh, Ontharr just did that?
Yeah,
Nice.
Ontharr backed
Nice.
up and threw a couple of javelins at the Manticore.
Our
I
friend
thought
did
I
that, so
thought
actually-
he was rolling for the enemies.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, so did I. I was like, oh.
24. That doesn't make sense.
level 6.
Okay, Morgrim, it's your turn.
All right.
Top.
I am. Oh,
But
they,
yeah,
they
it looks
left the
extremely
giant.
useful. You
Yes,
see
they
what I'm
did.
talking about though, with all those.
But you can
things.
dash 120 feet, but you're gonna incur that opportunity.
Literally designed.
You won't. The giant has already used his reaction to try to hit him.
Amazing. So can I attack and then
Oh yeah, I
dash
haven't
over?
added any. So
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just experimenting with.
Even if I do it
just
reckless.
that one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing that you
Sweet.
do.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack him recklessly right now.
Alrighty.
So 1 second.
Oh yeah.
I do it plus my proficiency bonus, which is a 2. right?
Well, plus your
Strength modifier.
don't you get like a +5, whatever it is?
Checks out.
So,
I'll check it out when I get home.
Yeah, it's strength plus proficiency with your battle axe.
it is strength plus proficiency. Okay. Right.
Should be like
Strength plus proficiency. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Strength is +3 +5, 16.
16's a hit.
Yeah. Cool. 16 hits. Sweet. Okay.
Come on, we believe in you. That's better than
+5, right?
Yeah.
So 10, and then do
Plus
I
two,
roll
right?
again, or just once?
Just the one.
You're making one attack.
Yeah, just once with the great axe. That's right. It's just once.
So 10 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10.
Okay, 10 damage.
Sorry, I was confused because I crit last time.
Yeah.
And I was
Very
thinking
good.
of having another.
Potion seller.
Alright, let's try this one more time. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go home and brew my potions.
Just chill out in the corner of the house brewing potions.
Yeah, I should
Since
stay,
the
I should
previous
stay home.
occupants are
Is that
dead, this
you
is
told
my
them?
potion house
Okay,
It's the
yeah, I'm gonna
potion
do
shit.
another catapult at the giant.
now. Shit.
Okay, he rolls a 1.
Oh,
Yay!
I should do.
Nat fail.
I swear that should be like extra good damage. Alright, so that's gonna be just 15 straight damage.
It's a nice box, huh?
And then,
That's
you know,
perfect,
just
yeah.
shards of glass. And then he's gotta do a con save for the poison.
Rolls a 4 for the con save.
Ah!
I mean,
That
do you
means
want to
he's
try
gonna
one
take-
different die, see if the die
Yes,
is-
here. let me roll the
5 for
poison
the con
damage.
save.
I got a thing just for it.
It hurt
5.
It did. What it got.
So
So it just needs to be threatened.
It is.
Under threat of replacement. It does well.
So 11 poison damage.
Okay, so a total of 26 damage.
Yes, and he is now poisoned.
Well, he started with 8 hit points, so why don't you describe his death?
Okay. So I
Jacob,
I
Jacob.
catapult it.
chill out, please.
I catapult it right into his thigh, and the shards of glass just shred his thigh. And then the poison like turns his skin black, and then it goes up into his like chest, and then into his face. It goes, and then blood and ichor spews out, and he collapses. There we go.
Which thigh?
Death.
What?
Which thigh?
His right thigh.
Okay.
That was a lot.
Whichever one is
The giant collapses toward the farmhouse.
Thank you.
He crushes the front of it.
Looks like you're crawling out the window, bro.
I know. If I can fit.
His body destroying it.
Well, so much for potion house.
There's a screech as the manticore dives into the house. You can take it off the water
Oh
bottle.
no.
It is landing right here, kind of pushing Potion Seller against the wall, and it is going
So
after
that,
him.
that wall is collapsed, so it can get in there.
Yeah.
But I can get out there. I can get in there.
Okay. Hill Giant has been vanquished. Manticore makes a bite attack.
Oh.
18 to hit.
Miss. Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
You're 11 AC.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 6 piercing damage.
Ow.
It then slashes at you with its claws twice. Oh no!
Cody's dead.
That's 11 slashing damage from a nat 20.
There's worse things to be stuck in a house with.
And its third and final claw attack is a dirty 20, dealing 6 slashing damage.
Ow.
Still
I'm
kicking
not
that.
20,
Oh,
the 20 plus
barely.
bonuses.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
Felgaman.
why-
Which is why you getting a 20
Felgaman.
plus then you're like, oh, it's a natural 20. That change. That's why that
Yeah, it's
changes
just
things.
your
Yeah.
anguished
The next
potion
one's-
seller noises.
Yes.
Nat 20s are way better.
Gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha.
What you doing?
Nat 20s.
The giant has fallen, but the manticore is ravaging your artificer.
My potions are too
Oh,
strong for
oh,
you.
it's my turn, huh?
Potions are
Yeah.
too strong.
Okay,
Ravaging.
Can I
Heard
see?
that wrong.
Can I see the manticore through the window?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that fool. I'm just gonna keep getting him.
Light the house on fire. It's the only way.
I don't think Eldritch Blast does fire damage.
No,
it's
it
force
doesn't.
damage.
That's a 10.
It looks like
unfortunately.
fire.
10's a
but
miss.
it's fire.
Okay, Traveler. You can move that bottle if you want.
Okay. All right. What's the possibility I can charge in there?
Hi. We'll call the rest of the house difficult terrain.
Okay. So, difficult terrain. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Is potion seller's horse just getting like farther?
So as
and
long-
farther away from everyone?
No, it's just kind of hiding.
Okay.
He's just booked it all the way
Famous
back
for
to town.
hiding.
It's still running. Yeah.
All right. Assuming I can get this far, this is 20 feet. That puts me about 10 feet within him.
Yeah, you're in range.
All right. So Lance. That'd be 23 to hit.
23 is a hit.
Okay. So that's I think 5 points damage.
Very good.
Guys, what if the
All right, and then I use the rest of my movement to close.
And they're planting all this stuff because the hill giant is a hill giant, so he knows how to plant stuff. And the manticore,
And that would be an
started
11 to
fighting
hit
that
to try to trample him.
and they're
11
like
is a
husband
miss.
and wife.
Okay, that's
That'd
it.
be crazy.
Okay,
That
Saru.
way
Wait a
they were
second.
So, like, teasing each other and got
Do you
so
mind if
mad
I
and
add a
died.
superiority die to that?
Yes. I do mind this
When
time.
my dad told
Okay.
the hill giant,
All right.
the
Well,
manticore just got so mad.
I'm annoyed at it, so I'm gonna go closer to the house and think some more rude thoughts at it, and casting Mind Sliver again.
This time it should-
This time it rolls a 16.
You're kidding me! I'm just not doing well today.
Alrighty.
Must be allergic to horses or something.
It's not that I'm not doing well. It's more that everybody else is
Does
doing
that
better.
poison go away once you
Same thing.
damage something?
Same feeling.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
It feels
Same feeling. Yeah.
I believe it does.
same feeling of I
Is the
just
troll
can't win.
dead?
Just didn't know that.
Yeah.
The giant is dead. Alright, Ontharr is going to ride up next to you. As he rides, he's going to drop his shield and grab his battle axe with both hands, riding with no hands. He mutters under his breath as he uses a bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite.
Oh.
Smite!
Oh, be careful.
You see him... Get down, Jacob. You see him shout, oh, who does he worship?
Fred.
He...
Oh, Holy One. That's who.
Right, Dad, he probably does worship.
I think he worships Torm. Yes.
Pastor, the king of yellow.
Hey, I think.
He's wielding his battle action. He yells, "By Torm's gauntlet!" Casts Thunderous Smite. So he's concentrating on that, and he makes an attack against the Manticore. 14 is just enough to hit. So,
Thank goodness.
he does
that would've
hit.
been embarrassing.
and he uses another second level spell slot to Divine Smite. So that is, let's see, 3d8 plus 2d6. No, 3d6, he upcast it. Plus a d10
That's a lot of damage.
plus 4.
That's a lot of
Paladins are
damage.
nuts.
Yeah,
And he just used 2 second level spell slots.
which doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Well, it does hurt. Unless you're me. Then my life shooters are hurt.
Let's count this up.
Why do not a lot of things hurt you?
Okay. 5,
Except it doesn't hurt.
10, 15,
I feel like I don't know.
25, 29, 32, 34.
Wait, so are we able
36.
to get like right up to it just by walking now up to it? It's just considered difficult. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wielding his axe in both hands,
Because you have
he
to-
brings it down with all of his might, and he cleaves the Manticore in 2, accompanied by the sound of thunder ringing, audible within 300 feet. This is like
That probably hurt.
a strike from the heavens. And as he strikes, divine light shines out of the wound as the thing is just split apart. And he lands on the ground, and his axe is embedded deep in the earth.
Okay, that's pretty sick, dude.
He yanks it back out,
He's like
swipes the
Thor.
blood off of it, and then he puts it back.
He's like Thor with
Uh,
Stormbreaker.
He turns toward you with a grin on his face, and he says, "Ah, an excellent hunt. Thank you for accompanying me."
No,
No,
we're gonna
he
loot
does.
these corpses
Yeah.
immediately. Is there any loot?
You gotta
I mean, you could probably get some spines off the manticore.
Oh yes, I
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
you can harvest some manticore spines.
Okay.
They're like extra thick porcupine spikes.
I'm gonna get the 2 or 3 from over.
Can I search the farmhouse too?
I would like a toenail
For
clipping from the
valuables?
giant.
Okay.
Are there like
Thank you.
rations hanging out?
Yeah, you'll find lots of food,
That is
tools,
actually
not a whole lot of money.
spell.
There
That
really
actually
isn't anything
is spell
valuable
bonus.
wise.
I have plans for it.
So rations, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll let
How
you
many?
borrow it one day if it really comes down.
If it comes down.
A week's worth for the whole party.
Okay.
Also, I have a cat. Also, I have
The giants
What?
come
You
down.
don't need rations.
Also,
I'm
You
gonna
got
put
me.
those.
I'll
I'm gonna put those on my horse.
You do
Yeah.
find
That came in handy with that
If you
rope.
need it. we
Yeah.
have
you
that
do
shit.
find a small
I'll
brass
give you one
collar
'cause I'm clipping.
fitted around the manticore's neck, engraved with the name Corey.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
I.E. or Y.
You can ask who's nice or as
EY.
mean as you want. You're
Okay.
never gonna get an answer.
Corey.
I'm a brick wall.
I'm guessing his first name's Manta.
I'm squishy or real.
Corey is surname.
Mentally.
There's no one left to ask.
Fair
I
enough.
don't know.
I mean, I could have asked, but I feel like
Oh.
they wouldn't have
Wait, I
answered.
thought it was
Wasn't
a
there
big head.
2 villagers?
Which one is it?
around here?
The brain is in there. Small.
Might have been.
Your brain is
We
supposed
can
to be
investigate.
We
this.
saw the hill giant eating a human's femur.
Well, your brain is in
I said femur, but
Well, you
the
said
whole
thigh.
leg was attached
Okay.
to it.
Actually,
He was
Fair
just
enough.
munching on it.
actually,
He did drop that at the beginning of combat.
Oh,
You can
okay,
examine
okay.
it if you'd like.
Yes, no.
Well, I want to kind of look around to see if there's more pieces that would explain what happened to the other person who lived here.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Well, we'd like to investigate, see exactly how many people live in the house.
Judging from the pictures on the walls, it appears that the old farmer lived here with his wife, just them.
Oh,
I said you're gonna drive yourself.
All right.
insane.
I would like to search for the wife.
For the wife.
I don't know.
Make a
You'll find
survival check with disadvantage.
I'll take it.
what time of year is it? Are these crops anywhere near?
It's springtime, so a lot of them are about ready to harvest.
That would be a 3.
Let's hope
Um,
the farmer went camping.
The bedroom
Oh,
is
God.
splattered with manticore guts.
He's got
It's going to be really hard to find any signs of
Very least
what
surprising.
happened to the others.
Oh, I
although,
was going to go running around outside.
the leg that the giant was gnawing on is very hairy. It appears to have
Yeah,
been
if
the
he
male.
did
Yeah,
hobble
if
somewhere,
the old
Yeah,
farmer.
if we're assuming that all we've seen is
I rolled
what's,
terrible, so
what was removed from him, the rest of him's okay.
Those of you whose horses fled, your horses do return once the fighting is done.
Go eat some cabbages.
Is it pretty
What's your
much just
horse
cabbage in the field?
Yeah.
They got anything
Cabbages, tomatoes, rutabaga,
Traveler too.
squash.
Traveler 2 did not hear you.
Is the giant like have like jewelry or anything on?
The giant has no valuables on him. The only valuables he found were the collar on the manticore.
I found like 2 weeks worth of rations. I put them on my horse.
At least I got a toenail clipping. I'm good. This was successful.
Potion seller, a thorough investigation of the manticore reveals no poison.
Do you guys like to
Manticore-
take a short rest?
Might as well.
Okay.
There is this bed here.
I didn't take very much
Ew.
damage.
None did I, but
All right.
The
Who's-
giant's corpse is massive and stinky.
yeah, I'm gonna mostly rest out in this field here. I feel like it's gonna be slightly.
Are you going to use a hit,
There's a
hit
shed.
die?
Who's using hit dice?
Let's make it die.
Are you gonna use hit dice? You're at 33.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Onthar's going to speak up. Do any of you require healing?
I require,
Nope.
I require a
Not
healing.
after that short rest.
not really.
Did you use a hit die?
Yeah.
Me, please.
Oh,
I
you're
look a
all-
little, still a
It
little
does
tiny bit
86.
dazed after I got hit by the
I only
wall.
have 12 hit points.
Okay, how
Right,
damaged
some
are you?
splinters. I took 10 damage.
Okay. Ontharr, his hands start glowing. He sets his hands on you and he heals you for 10.
I could use some.
Sweet,
It's one of those
thank you.
things. Like, I mean, I could use a hit die, but I don't know if
I took a
want
ton of
to.
damage.
But
So
I
that's
Yeah.
have hit
heal.
pretty.
Do you require some
Ask him
healing,
to
sir?
heal
Yes,
you.
sir.
Okay, he'll lay his hands on you and heal you for 15.
Ask him to heal you.
I
But if
can
I
use
get hit-
20.
But
So,
if I get hit for like 2 heavy
Explain
hits,
this
I
to me.
am
So
dead,
on a short
but, like,
rest, I can use any number of hit die,
Ask
but then
him
I
to
have
heal
to take a
you.
long rest to use hit die again.
Yes.
If I use like all of my hit die.
Mhm.
Yep. So on a long
Okay.
rest, you regain half of the hit die you have.
Okay,
Missing.
gotcha.
So half of your maximum hit dice. So if you have 6 hit dice, you use all of them. On a long rest, you regain 3. On another long rest, you gain the other 3.
Gotcha.
Can you gain 9? Or 12?
Actually, could I?
Only if you have that
I'm
many
like
hit dice.
looking at my arm, and it's like, oh, that's bleeding a lot more than I thought it was.
Well, we're taking a short
Yeah,
rest.
if well,
Can I-
we may not
if he-
need a short
How do I
short
put this?
rest.
If he's laying on hands, I will take that. If
Oh,
not, I will
okay,
take
gotcha.
that.
Yeah, I took some
Yeah.
decent damage, but my temporary hit points absorbed most of it. So
If he's out, it's okay.
He is out, but he can cast Cure Wounds on
No,
you.
it's not that. It's genuinely not that urgent. It's
No,
just
give
more
me a
like if
chance
he's
to hear-
offering-
Please,
I can
please,
cook!
fair maiden.
No, what? No!
He heals you for 3.
I brought fish.
He heals you for 6.
Okay, that's more than enough.
You've made fish?
Well, I'm going to make fish, so I will make fish.
Excellent, I've worked up an appetite.
All right, so he can add 1d8 to whatever his hit dice is going to be spending.
Ontharr didn't take any damage.
He's just a god. It's
He
fine.
can still have some of the food.
I only made him a level 5 paladin, but his armor class is 20.
Yeah.
And he dealt 36
Let's
damage
see.
with
You
his
know what?
final blow.
In Strahd, I think my armor class was 17 or 18. Like, I
14,
never got
and I
it.
get a d8
Listen,
because
if
I'm
you're-
eating my
if you've
fish,
got
and that
proficiency
tops
with
me up.
plate mail,
Nice.
You're good.
You really, yeah. You just don't really.
Not stealth.
Okay,
Not stealth.
I'm back up to
but you're
full.
strong.
Yeah, so Ontharr, he cast a 2nd level Thunderous Smite with 2-handed Battle Axe with a 2nd level Divine Smite.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Divine Smite,
Yeah.
with that. Wow.
So
I
Remember
remember when I
he's-
used to do
Do
the
I know-
Divine
stuff up.
Smite,
Do
and
I
I
know
was like,
what kind of god
Thunderous
is
Smite and Divine Smite?
Torm,
Storm?
Ontharr actually wears the right gauntlet of Torm on his armor. Ontharr is a member of the Order of the Gauntlet, which is an organization of clerics and paladins, all very righteous people. Yeah, I don't know much about Torm.
Why don't they worship Fred?
Because Fred is only in my campaign.
Let's see.
Just step away.
Torm,
I feel like
known as the
Fred-
true and loyal Fury, was the god whose portfolio consisted of duty, loyalty, righteousness, and law.
Fair enough.
Clear rain?
Not a guy you probably encounter much in sailing.
Nope.
Yeah.
Very good. Alrighty.
Get out of here.
I will ensure that news of the farmer's demise is shared with the Farmers Guild. Someone will come and make sure that these crops don't go to waste.
So mostly fall crops. So I don't think they're very
Oh, and a bagel.
Sure. Torm, he walks over to the giant and swings his axe, cuts the giant's head off.
How big is it?
I thought Torm
It's
was the one
big.
he
Sorry,
worshipped.
Ontharr. You're right,
Oh.
Jacob. The head is pretty dang big.
Like exercise ball, like largest exercise ball size. I don't know, 3-foot diameter.
15 feet tall. That's, what, 3 times bigger than a man's?
Yeah, so probably about 3 foot. 3 foot. It
Yeah.
would fit within a
I'm
3
thinking
foot
like the
sphere.
largest medicine ball.
Yeah.
Not like a big...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What is a medicine ball?
It's a weighted ball that you exercise with. Anyway, it is really big.
Assuming a spherical giant head in a vacuum. I'm sorry, it's a really dumb physics,
Yeah,
physics joke.
Not sure how much it'll be, but Ontharr takes a rope, wraps it around it, and he ties it to the back of the horse, and begins to drag it back.
Taxidermy.
Ah, yes, every hunt must have a trophy.
Are there any bones left in the pen?
Just a few dismembered hooves.
What do you need bones?
A few of them,
Snacks.
they look like sheep hooves,
Snacks.
You need
cloven
bones?
pig's feet.
You can eat the marrow out of bones. It's actually very good.
You tried it before?
Yeah.
How do you eat the marrow out of bones?
Where did Paul and Alden go?
You
Yeah, I went out for a
cut
smoke.
or break the bone in half.
All right.
And just kind of scoop it out with a spoon.
Well, you guys get back to town, back to El Terrell.
Honestly, it just kind of tastes like meat, but like
Ontharr makes a stop
I don't
to
know,
see a
it's good.
friend.
It's like cream. It's like meat, but creamy.
He
kind of.
lugs the big head and puts it on the counter, and he says, "Well,
It's good. I mean,
Bernie,
it's
the usual."
This is back in
El Terrell. And Bernie is this older, middle-aged man with a salt and pepper beard, kind of balding on top. Looks at the giant head, and he's like, ugh. All right, Ontharr. And he picks it up and he carries it into a back room. And you all head back to the Black Antler Tavern.
Shopping.
On the way, there's much clapping of shoulders, much boisterous talk of tales and past hunts from Ontharr.
Keep your trophies generally.
Oh, I keep them in the tavern.
Oh,
And
these are
you
yours?
would have noticed in the tavern, kind of a Gaston scenario.
yeah.
One side of the wall is just filled with antlers, but also goblin skulls, troll skulls, all manner of skulls.
Are those always your trophies?
Yeah, devil
Most of them, yes.
skulls.
Wait, you're not here. What are you doing?
Who's this child?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just here.
Please, take some time, relax. I'm going to go speak with Leosin.
It happened once when I was
I'll call for you in a moment.
So is it raining?
Yeah, it's raining.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely raining.
I'm just curious, Cody.
I saw it from Grill's counter.
Thanks.
It is, it's fairly late in the evening at this point. The ride and the fight took most of the day. You're now back in the tavern. It's once again filling with patrons. Sounds like there's a lovely minstrel strumming a harp, singing a tune.
Big fan of her work.
A couple minutes go by, you're just enjoying the atmosphere, when one of Onthar's squires comes and says, "If you'll come with me, sirs and lady, Onthar's ready to see you now." Frum's squire shows you to a private space
Frum.
off the tavern's common room,
Not the other
and
guy.
closes the door as he leaves. Waiting for you in the room is Ontharr, the broad-shouldered paladin Ontharr, the monk Leosin, and many pitchers of dark red wine.
Ooh.
The
Everyone
paladin's
make
face
savings throws.
wears a serious expression, unlike its usual open countenance. My friends, we have important business to discuss.
Can you be careful? Like I'm worried about those leather straps.
Oh, they're leather?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
that's not.
At this point, you know almost as much about it as we do. And thanks to you, we now know twice as much today as we did a 10-day ago. Something rotten is afoot. We have no formal organization to oppose these rascals. Not yet, anyway. We're working on that. And we need people like you, who know how and when to fight, and how and when to keep their heads down and observe. We can't promise you anything except for long days filled with danger and stress. But what could be better than that, eh?
Aye.
Probably not.
Leosin speaks up And he lays the map out on
I'm just
the
gonna say,
table.
To clarify, you do mean against the dragon cultist, because I do think the Manticore and the Hill Giant was a one-off.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes, we are speaking of the cult at this.
Fair enough. I
moment.
just wanted to make sure.
Yes.
There's probably more Hill Giants out there, but I don't think it's much of an organized effort.
No.
You said something rotten as a foot. You mean this?
With the
The
toenail?
You have that?
Oh,
Gross.
I was gonna say he's still holding on to the farmer's leg.
Oh,
That
gross.
was not my kill, okay? I didn't partake in that one.
It's
okay?
probably like a 6-inch toenail.
Leosin spreads open the map and he says, well, thanks to the map and thanks to the info you've gathered, I've been able to ascertain a few things about the cult's plans. As you guessed, and let me pull up a map.
I need to put the toenail on the quilt.
Oh, that's a secret.
Just a really nasty axe. Like, just really disgusting pickaxe. It's probably what
You
we
guys
would
will
like.
find out.
As you guessed, from, let's see, from Greenest, the cultists dispersed in many directions, but their overall plan was to meet up in the west and travel north. At this very moment, we can only assume that they are on their way to Baldur's Gate. Now, a journey like that, with wagons filled with the things they've amassed in their raids, would take them anywhere between 25 and 30 days, given the conditions. Now, you explored their camp a mere day after they left.
Oh yeah, we got those dragon eggs too, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we gave them
Wasn't that
most
right?
of them
Gave-
except for
We
one.
gave one, yeah, all of them except for one, so we still have a dragon egg.
Yeah,
We
you
know
had
how to hatch a dragon.
I do.
the potion seller would. You gave 2 of the dragon eggs to
I mean,
Leosin's
I don't think it's a good idea.
um,
I think
druid
it's a good idea to
friends.
hatch it.
You've kept the 3rd egg in a safe place. I don't know where.
My
In any
shirt.
case, you took 2 days to explore the camp, and it took you a further 6
It's like a basketball.
days to arrive
I
here.
actually am gonna do that though.
Okay.
You're like
You want to
halfway
hatch the egg?
up
Yeah, I'm gonna put it like I'm
Pregnant
pregnant,
belly?
like have it. Yeah, pregnant belly, but
Nice.
it's an egg.
Don't do that. What if you
Now,
get
if you're
combat and
willing
smash?
It's okay.
to undertake this effort, Leosin, sorry, not Leosin, Ontharr and I are willing to arrange transport via boat along the river Ontharr to make it to Baldur's Gate before they do.
Yes, please.
Are they gonna see us as we pass them?
No, they're coming
I mean,
up
it's a
north.
ship. They're
Yeah,
heading
you
north,
guys-
We won't
you're
pass them.
heading
Okay.
They went this way and up.
It's
We're
been
going back.
roughly 10
Gotcha.
days since they left their camp. It'll take them about 30 days to get to Baldur's Gate via
Yeah. I mean,
wagons.
If we can beat them
If you
there,
guys
that's good.
leave
Yeah,
via boat, you
yeah.
can get
I'd
there
rather beat 'em than short.
probably a good week or 2 before they get there.
Nice.
It gives us plenty of time to rally the troops.
Yeah.
Ontharr and Leosin share a glance. We still don't know where they're going. You see, Baldur's Gate is a central hub for trade. It's kind of a peculiar city. There are no roads that bypass it. In order to ship goods through Baldur's Gate, you must unload your wagons at one end of the city, have porters take them across the city, and load them again.
What does that mean for horses?
Horses
Just
must
leave 'em
go.
at the door and they just stay outside.
Most merchants will go to Baldur's Gate, sell their goods, and buy more exotic goods to ship back home. But mere travelers, they can take their horses through the city, but wagons don't fare well in the city.
They feel
Leosin kind of puts his hands over his eyes and he says, the administrators of the city have actually made it a point to make it difficult to traverse the city. It lines their pockets quite well. But it does provide us with the opportunity. If the cultists travel further north, this will provide you the chance to perhaps have yourselves hired on as guards, or perhaps infiltrate the cultists
I
themselves.
think
Oh,
they
we
know
got the
us.
costumes.
I think they know us.
They know me.
Traveler for
Okay.
sure.
They do. They know one of you.
Everybody knows.
They
you
know
this.
me very well.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
recommend for you, traveler, to attempt to infiltrate the cultists themselves.
Yeah.
However, many merchants and travelers travel the road together for safety. And I'm sure with a few minor tweaks to your appearance, you could pass as someone else.
Someone else. I have a disguise kit.
I also
That's
have a
some poison.
disguise kit.
I haven't decided.
I have a blade.
I think because we got
That one
no.
centaur
I
that
just-
attacked you. I'm not that guy. I have a handlebar.
How do you know?
mustache.
How do you know what? How do you know why we? How do you know we were attacked by a centaur? Attack!
I'm a,
There's
Clearly could've been
plenty
me.
of us in the Feywild.
I'm a painted.
Ontharr kind
Yeah,
of
'cause that's where we're at.
rustles up in his armor and he says, "Tell me, what do you know in general terms of the cult of the dragon?"
They're following a
revive
very.
Tiamat.
They're following a specific blue dragon.
Heavy sleepers.
Heavy sleepers.
That decorating.
Well,
That poetry.
historically, the cult of the dragon has been most active in the east, and their main focus has been to create Draco Liches.
Mm.
This new focus of theirs on Tiamat and gathering a horde for her, it portends misfortune and destruction. And for this reason, Leosin and I are gathering forces and trying to organize against this cult. What we lack most of all is the information. We know that they have treasure and that they're transporting it somewhere. We need someone to find out where it is going.
Do we know where any dragons are? Like specifically, like surely there's like general mappings so that way people know to not go there.
I mean, several notorious dragons, their lairs are well known, but none are in the vicinity. That's why I was surprised when that blue dragon attacked Greenest. As far as I know, there's no adult dragon lairs in the Greenfields.
If they're heading north, are there any further north of the green fields? I don't know what the geography of the continent looks like really. So
Well, here's the continent,
The fields of the dead.
Elturel. What?
The fields of the dead.
Yeah, this is like a big swampy area.
well, not to be rude, but the forest of worms
The troll claws, the winding water,
seems like a place for them to be.
Well, we'll
troll
figure
bark
it out.
forest,
We're gonna go. We're gonna
Forward.
infiltrate. We're
water
gonna
deep.
beat some guys up. We're gonna get information.
I mean, I could. It might be a little on the nose, but they could. Are there any dragons in the worm woods?
Forest of the worms.
The forest of the worm. Is that just like a funny little name because of the way a little river snakes through there?
Ontharr kind of loses his voice into his beard, and Leosin rolls his eyes and he says, "Well, it was named that for an ancient dragon I believe was slain long ago.
Oh,
To be frank, many of the what are the dragons called? The colors.
chromatics.
Many of the chromatic dragons are wily and cunning, and we don't know where they are. But we do know that they have been more active recently, and it is likely because of this."
Fair enough. I don't know. Figured I'd throw it out there.
I'm ready to go onto the.
To the boat.
Are you? Do you have them? I thought you were planning on buying something.
Oh yeah. Battle axe and +1s.
Mm.
Oh yeah, how much
I
were
don't
we getting
think it's
paid for
worth it.
this? Nothing, right? If we were just going on a hunting trip?
yeah, that was.
Yes, I must apologize for that. I intended that little trip to be merely a test of sorts, to see if you had the mettle to fulfill this mission we're
Do you
extending
have
to
the
you.
metal? The gold one?
I do believe you are what we are looking for.
Okay.
And to that end, we've invited you to this meeting to invite you to join our factions. I myself represent the Order of the Gauntlet, a hierarchical and organized faction built on discipline and loyalty. My friend Leosin here is a member of the Harpers. They're less organized than the Order of the Gauntlet, but Their agents range far and wide and have great freedom in their actions. The third faction that we have gathering in organization against the cult is the Druids. The Emerald Enclave.
The druids.
He just leaves it at
The druids.
Well,
that. And then doesn't mention them ever.
Ontharr reaches down under his beard,
Talk about it again.
and he pulls out a...
Hippies.
where is it? Right. Ontharr reaches down under his beard and he pulls out a necklace. It is a gauntlet grasping a sword by the blade. Leosin wears his faction symbol openly. His is a silver harp nestled between the horns of a crescent moon. Now, Ontharr and I are not overly competitive, so either faction, if you'd like to join, there's really no drawbacks and many benefits. Starting now, if you were to join either faction, you wouldn't be paid or have rank, but you could rely on fellow agents. The horses I provided for you in Greenest are just one example of the benefits.
so if we don't join, do we have to give them back?
That depends on if you accept our mission. Technically, you don't need to join either faction, but if you did...
I'll
we
join
would-
the Order of the Gauntlet, thank you.
Excellent. If you did, we would be able to provide you with aid on your journeys.
I'll join the crusty old guys with the knowledge.
Harpers are more of a spy network.
Yeah, but they got knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
What does the Emerald
I'm
Enclave
down
do?
with that. That's more my.
I've heard
That's
the
more
name,
my
and that's
speed.
about it.
Broken down to the most general terms, the Order of the Gauntlet emphasizes faith, vigilance, and constant struggle against threats of evil. They go on hunts to kill giants that are eating people.
Yeah.
The Harpers, they're loosely organized, but dedicated to furthering equality and justice and keeping power out of the hands of those that don't
Oh,
deserve
that's
it.
way more my
That's
speed.
way better.
So they're more spies. They keep tabs on
I'll
tyrants
join the Harpers.
and other
It's only
political
those two
threats.
choices.
The Emerald Enclave, they don't have a representative here, but they are protectors of the natural order of things. And dragons are great at disrupting the natural order of things. So in general terms, they're opposed to dragons.
Yeah, I'm going to be with the Emerald.
So you got paladins, rogues, and rangers, basically.
And druids.
Yeah,
The
that
Emerald.
sounds absolutely horrible. So thank you.
Really? Nice.
I'll start my own order.
Yeah.
Order of the potions. You are not strong enough.
You, Mr.
That's literally
Morgrim
the
Goldenbeard,
subtext.
would actually know about these
Order of the-
factions,
You are not strong enough.
and you would have been part of another faction,
Oh,
the Lord's Alliance. But you
Oh
have...
yeah, the dwarves, the Lord's Alliance. Yeah.
The Lord's Alliance is made up of lords and royalty, leaders of city, kind of like the Order of the Gauntlet, but much more widespread and much more powerful because they have the
course.
power of the crown. However, you have given up your right to lead in your city. I think there was something to do with a girl.
so nice.
The arranged marriage, that's what it was.
Yes, I've run away on adventure because I do not want to get married.
Yeah, that'll come up later.
She smells.
Your spot has been taken by another dwarven royalty. You'll run into him later.
Oh, see, this is The Witcher. This is the
Mhm.
tavern music from The Witcher. Yeah, good music.
I just had it playing.
Okay, well, I can't wait to meet this
Gwent.
dwarf.
Gwent.
In any case,
Gwent.
Leosin and I are the only ones here at the moment, but we are trying to organize against the Cult of the Dragon. For now, what we need is, for someone, we're hoping it will be you, to travel to Baldur's Gate, find the cultists and blend into the merchants that travel with them and see where they're taking their ill-begotten goods.
Fine by me.
Yes, you could get yourself hired as guards. If not by the cult's wagon masters, then by other merchants who are traveling in the same direction. As we've discussed, timing is an issue. If you leave by boat today, you will have some time to wait and observe the goings-on in Baldur's Gate.
We should probably do that.
I have no time like present.
So we can get familiar with it.
Nothing keeping me here.
And we'll be waiting there for the cultists. Right?
What skill, what attribute would be used if I was going to haggle?
Charisma.
Haggle?
Yeah,
Probably charisma.
perfect. I got mad charisma.
Nice.
Charisma.
So, like,
What's your
persuasion, if you're trying to haggle on a price.
My charisma is +4. I
I
have
got it.
18.
Well, that's not bad, dude.
Oh,
I
you
got
said-
it.
oh, you
And
said
my
Less-
persuasion is also +4.
That's sweet.
Not, guess what?
Of
course.
My performance is +6.
Guess what my stealth is?
Mm,
+7.
wow.
Of course, we cannot pay you as we would normal members of our factions. However, I can offer you this. And Leosin reaches down, he pulls out a leather pouch. He opens it up and he reaches inside, and he shows a magnificent ruby. Now, the ruby is about the size of his clenched fist. He holds it up for each of you to see. Puts it back into the pouch. If you're successful on your mission, I will have a Harper agent waiting with this as a reward for you in Waterdeep.
Waterdeep?
Waterdeep.
That's their next target, right?
No, Baldur's Gate is here.
Hard to say.
They're traveling north
big
along
arrow
the
towards
entire
Baldur's
Sword
Gate.
Coast, all the way up
North.
here.
Oh, wow.
So I mean, could be.
So in the direction of Waterdeep.
Yeah, could also be in the direction of any number.
By boat, you'll make it to Baldur's Gate within the week. However, if they travel by wagon, the journey to Waterdeep will take a good deal of time, possibly up to 3
Wait.
months.
Where's water?
Wait,
Waterdeep is way up here.
Oh, okay.
So you suspect they may be going to Waterdeep?
That's what we suspect, but they may be going further. And that is why you must accompany them.
I'm not going to 10 Towns.
You're not going
I
there?
doubt that the treasure would be transported that far north.
Is there?
But if you'll accept, a Harper agent will deliver this to you in Waterdeep. And in the meantime, each of you will be given 50 gold pieces for your journey, and we will equip you with whatever weapons and armor that you desire.
How about a magic staff with +1?
50 gold right now?
I need a magic battle. Or magic.
That's what I was planning on haggling for in the shop anyway.
Hmm.
We will get
I'm afraid that El Terrell is not a great hub of magic items. However, we will provide you with the gold, and you may be able to find a shop in Baldur's Gate. There are many wonders that
No, okay. So
reside in the
with
city.
Baldur's Gate.
Okay. So we will get 50. This is accurate.
We are
We'll
getting
get
50
50
gold
gold
each.
in the
Yes.
future, or we have, or
They're
we are
giving it to
being
us
given.
now.
They'll give you 50 gold right now for your travels,
Okay.
and the promise of the ruby, which is worth 1,200 gold pieces.
Yeah, but we gotta split.
1,200?
Yeah, but we gotta split that among the 6 of us.
What?
That's still a decent amount.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
2,000.
for sure. No, that's
No,
It's 1,200.
My bad.
1,200.
200. 200. That's a lot.
1,000.
Will you undertake this mission?
That's 240 gold pieces each.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
But it's 12,000.
Very well. Are there any armor or weapons that we can provide you here, barring any magical weapons which we lack?
I could use a healing potion. That's all.
That could be arranged.
Isn't there like
Where's my house?
isn't there like I can't remember. I was looking through the
They're
items
just giving stuff?
because I
Or do
couldn't
we-
sleep
They'll
one
they'll
night.
equip you with armor and weapons.
I was going through the armors while I was unable to sleep one night, and I saw that like there's leather armor, and then there's like stiff leather armor,
Studded
and then there's like, but each one gives you like slightly more bonus, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
But you must be proficient in armor.
I'm
to wear
proficient in light armor.
Okay.
Is there
Yeah,
any
the highest is studded
like-
leather.
armor for people? I mean, I know out of character there are like armor, basically enchanted jewelry that gives you bonuses to armor. Would
If you're
that
willing
be-
to forego the gold, I may be able to find a cloak of protection.
Yeah, I'll
Nice.
forego the gold for studded leather.
The studded leather we can provide you at no extra cost.
Okay, for
But-
sure. Cool.
The cloak of protection may be harder to acquire.
Okay, protection.
I wonder how many potions I can drink at the same time.
You probably drink about 7.
I could be a bold, resilient, flying.
So if I were to say
Honestly, yeah,
I
I would
want
taste. I would
plate
forego
mail.
it. I would be
Ah,
willing to
actually,
forego the
no,
gold.
I could just plate.
Let me remember
Can I
that.
just sell my leather armor at a shop now that I have the studded leather?
Sure.
For the
You
gold.
can sell things for 1/10 the price of their buying
1/10
worth.
the price.
So if it's worth 5 gold, you can sell it for 5 silver.
I'm gonna see how much it is.
Sucks.
It is pretty bad, but that's
Could be.
how it goes.
I wonder if I should wear armor.
Okay,
Very
so
well.
1 silver.
Hold on, I want to see like
I just don't want it
if
to.
I were
take
to ask
space.
for like plate mail, would they give it to me?
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. It is 1 gold.
You know,
Because it was kind of
It-
Yeah, so
it says
perfect because
Do they
I'm
have plate
short
armor
1 gold.
designed
I have
for
499 gold.
Centaur?
What do you mean?
they have
by
plate armor
this?
designed for a human torso.
Come on, there's barding for horses. We just mix and match.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, well, no.
A
plus
little bit
45
I feel
human,
burning
a
is
little bit
generally more
from the
decorative.
horse.
I feel burning is generally more decorative.
All right, let's see.
Because I currently use chain. I would love to upgrade to plate.
Does anybody want a light crossbow?
Froome sees that the characters are all equipped with new clothing and gear, and even new weapons if they want. Okay, so
But then again,
weapons
what
and
about
gear,
silence?
probably not plate armor.
Yeah.
What's silence?
I'll take your light crossbow because I have no range.
Do you want mine
Oh,
too?
yeah, you know what? Here, I'll give you my light crossbow.
Yay!
And the bolts.
You can have
I
mine
think,
too if you
let
want
me
it.
see how many bolts I got.
Sure, I'll
Actually,
take
I
2.
would be willing to take
Okay.
bolts.
I can carry it.
Well, I gotta give him bolts so he can use them with the crossbow.
Okay, Ontharr, make sure that each one of you is equipped with new clothes, if not armor, and gear,
20 bolts.
uh,
for the
and
crossbow.
foregoing your gold for travel.
You can have 20 in
He
mine
does
too.
find a cloak of protection
Ooh,
that you can have.
yeah.
It is the only one in the city.
Does it look like anything? Or
Is it
can
okay
do
if
that
I
myself?
get a drink of water? My throat is kind of
Yeah,
sore.
that's fine. What did you ask?
Does it look like anything, or do I get to have fun with
You,
that?
you can have fun with it. It is kind of old
Okay.
and thin. Still works. It's a family heirloom.
Oh wait, I'm taking this from some. Oh geez, I feel bad. I don't know if I want to. I feel
It,
bad.
it belongs to
Important
Ontharr.
issue.
He wears plate mail. He's fine.
Oh,
It's his grandfather's.
Nice, my armor class went up 1.
Putting on new armor.
Yeah, I got studded leather armor now.
Thanks, Gordo.
You're welcome.
Oh no, he's got the vid.
The what?
The COVID.
I don't have COVID.
Prove it.
Time to start mixing some potions.
Alrighty.
Alright,
Well,
onto the boat and down the river.
Do you wish to take your horses with you?
Yes.
Indeed.
Why not? Might as well.
I mean, we can hobble them and put them on the boats. It will be uncomfortable, but doable.
horses hate being on boats. That's why.
They're just gonna have to learn to deal with it because it's coming with me.
You can put him to sleep.
Very
My
well.
chestnut-colored walkers.
All right. Thank you very much, and we will
Wow. The chestnut mare.
be in contact for sure. While you're traveling and following the cult, we will be organizing. Once you arrive in Waterdeep, we'll contact you with the ruby. These rascals will not get away with whatever they're planning. I swear it.
I'm gonna mix the healing potion into the other potions that I've mixed together.
Okay.
Roll a D100.
A D100. That's a lot. Why don't they make a D100 with 100 sides?
They do.
They do.
Yeah.
You can buy them. They're just
57.
practically spherical. That way.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
It'll be hard to do 100.
Now,
That'd be almost impossible.
when you do this, do you know what the results are?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's based off of a chart. For example,
I'm saying, would Potion Seller know what the results are?
They can make an Arcana check.
I mean,
Oh, I have a Arcana. What's it called?
I imagine he would,
Proficiency.
I also do.
based off of the reaction of the potion. So the way it's supposed to work, I think, is like you're supposed to like drink a potion and then drink another potion and then it has the effects. But I figured just mix them all together, you know.
Why don't you pick a skill and convince me why you want to use that skill to determine the effect?
Okay. I'm going to use brewing. Hold on.
What kind of skill check is it?
Got so many skills. Let's see.
Probably be a medicine check, right?
If he's trying to put all his
That's
death
why I'm telling him to pick one and tell me and convince me why it's that one.
Can I see about like buying some, just basically flavor-wise, see about buying some like silk and thread and stuff to try to fix up this cloak?
Embroidery
Yeah.
cloak.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you're just buying the materials, you probably get it for half the cost of a fine tunic.
I mean, I have a set.
Are there any shops in
Fine
town
clothes
with the
that I-
+1 staff that I can go and haggle over?
Looking around,
No.
you wouldn't be able to find
Okay,
one.
for sure.
Not in this town. This is a small,
Yeah, no, that's
very
why I was asking.
mundane town.
Do they just steal the magical items from people? They don't have it.
Well, nobody's had any so far. So.
I mean, I am adding a healing potion this time around, so it'd be medicine, right?
If that's what you would like to convince me it
Makes the
is.
most sense.
I think that for now, for this one, because it is a healing potion I'm adding, it would be a medicinal.
Okay, make a medicine check.
And that's a 13.
Okay. Then I will rule that Potion Seller does have a fairly good idea of what it does.
And the potion doesn't explode. So that's a good sign.
Hooray.
Yeah, you can find what you need for like let's say 3 silver pieces.
Okay. I'll spend. Yeah, I'll spend that.
This is going to be the ultimate potion.
My potions are way too strong.
All right. Well, I think that's a good stopping point.
I agree.
We'll pick up you guys.
God, I'm starving.
You'll have three days of downtime as you sail the river Ontharr.
And
To
we're
Baldur's
gonna do
Gate.
that on...
How many? 3 days?
3 days of downtime.
Alright,
That's
be
why
able to
So
craft
you
an
can
ultimate
do
resting
stuff
to get all
during
your
downtime.
tasks.
Ooh, yes.
Is there
Yeah,
anywhere in
well,
town where I'd find
that's
any
good.
spell scrolls or anything like that?
Again, small
No?
town.
Again, small town? Okay.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate, you may find something.
Yeah.
like some mind flayers.
Yeah. Don't go delving too deep into the things around Baldur's Gate.
I mean, isn't it
Or some company. Almost lonely.
water deep that you have to work? No, never mind. Not
Anything
mine.
could happen
You gotta
in
worry about
Baldur's Gate.
holders in water deep.
Let's see.
Well, the holder, singular.
I like your dragon egg.